Good Friday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and we've got a great weekend ahead into the very early part of next week. This is the video forecast discussion for Friday, the 4th of December, 2015. And making your way out the door this morning, we have some low to mid-level clouds associated with disturbance crossing through Quebec and Ontario this morning. Outside of that, high pressure is building into the region from the Ohio River Valley area this morning, and the clouds are going to break up later this afternoon. And then beautiful weather indeed, with near normal seasonable tranquil conditions expected for the weekend. Right now we have got temperatures generally running in the low to the mid 40s across most of the forecast region this morning, with some scattered cloud cover, scattered to overcast broken cloud cover of the mid-level variety moving out of the area over the next couple of hours. We don't have any significant airport delays or hazards across our coastal waters this morning. On the aviational weather deck, things are looking good. VFR conditions expected through the TAP period. Again, a cloud deck around 3,000 or 4,000 feet could persist into the afternoon, but after that, few if any clouds are expected. Wind direction may vary between west and northwest through the period, with wind speeds generally below 10 knots, quite a difference from yesterday. Few gusts up to 15 knots possible between 15 and 21 Z as the trough moves through. Then Saturday through Sunday, mainly VFR conditions, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming west to southwest on Sunday. Monday, mainly VFR conditions, expected northwest winds under 10 knots, becoming northeast later in the day, wind speeds around 10 knots or so. Tuesday, northeast winds expected around 20 knots possible, especially close to the coast. Sub-VFR conditions possible in rain as a coastal system passes off the mid-Atlantic coast, and we'll get into that in just a moment. Right now outside of Newark, it's generally broken ceilings at 3,500, 42 degrees, dew point 33, humidity 70%. The wind is west or due west at 8, visibility is about 10, and VFR conditions in place. Philadelphia, same thing, 44, dew point 32, humidity 62, wind due west at 9, visibility is around 10, few clouds at 3,900, VFR conditions in place. Forecasted charts into the weekend, storm system entering the west coast here with mountain snows and rain, and high pressure dominating most of the central and eastern United States, albeit a weak front or two passing through Quebec and Ontario through the weekend, but generally sunny skies expected after this afternoon right into the weekend with seasonable temperatures, and this lasts all the way through Sunday as another weak front moves through to our north and east, but high pressure is in control with beautiful weather conditions and seasonable weather. Extended forecast progs as that storm near the west coast this morning gets into the central plains by later in the weekend. There's a weak trough disturbance here with this as it closes off, and the shortwave induces a coastal storm here along the mid-Atlantic coast. Now the latest progs keep the disturbance with the front through the Virginias, with the area of low pressure developing along this along this inverted trough here off the southern eastern United States coastline, and it looks like the latest deflection of this in the model guidance for the most part keeps it to the east. There could be some northeast wind and coastal influence with some light rain bands getting in around the coast, but skies could generally be partly cloudy to clear as you head over the interior, and this would be for Monday night and Tuesday, and then the storm system just moves away further as high pressure builds in once again over the forecast region for Wednesday and Thursday and Friday of next week, with a couple of disturbances moving through, but generally in the flow we're expecting near seasonable weather and very little, if any, appreciable rainfall. 6 to 10 day outlooks in temperature and precipitation for the period from December 9th through the 13th. Above normal temperatures here in the eastern United States, near normal in the west, and that's basically near normal to slightly below normal in precipitation across the forecast region. As we get into the 8 to 14 days, still warmer than normal weather here in the eastern United States, negative PNA here, moving into the west with colder anomalies here to the western United States, milder to the central and eastern parts of the United States, and just about near normal in precipitation from December 11th through the 17th. Forecasted high temperatures into early next week. Today, temperatures right around normal, just maybe a degree or two above at 51 in the city and Philadelphia. Then, of course, we move into tomorrow. Temperatures on Saturday, again, pretty normal, 50 to 53 degrees across the forecast region. Sunday, again, another feature of warmer weather in New York City, around 58, 55 in Philadelphia. These are above normal by about 5 or so degrees. Temperatures on Monday continue over slightly above normal, 52 to 54 degrees. And by the time we get to Tuesday, temperatures near normal again, 47 to 49 degrees. By next Wednesday, the near normal temperatures continue, 48 to 51 degrees. And by next Thursday, temperatures again near normal, 49 to 52 degrees respectively. GFS maps into motion from early this morning. High pressure and control through the weekend. Here is our storm system and upper level low. Across the central plains, it slightly tilts negative as it heads towards the east coast. We have a little bit of an inverted trough here, and then, of course, the interaction between these two means the development of low pressure along the southeast coast here of the Carolinas, and the model guidance continues to spread this rain shield right along the south shore and east ends of Long Island, coastal New Jersey with cloud cover. Very little, if anything, over the interior as the storm deepens rapidly south and east of the benchmark. But this still showing over the last several runs a further east and southeast track away from the area. The consensus of the other models is just about the same, with little influence on our weather, except for coastal areas which may have a period of northeast winds and some coastal concerns here, as well as some light rain around the coastal regions on Monday night and Tuesday. The CMC and the European model guidance vary in timing with this, also intensity. Most of the guidance, including the ensemble packages, continue to show the system will be further to the east and influence on our weather will be minimal. And of course, we'll be monitoring everything as we get closer to the forecast period. We'll have a better handle on the situation for early next week. Outside of that, it's just going to be an absolutely fantastic weekend for the first weekend of December 2015. For everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a great Friday and a fantastic weekend. We'll be back bright and early on Monday morning.